Hello everybody and welcome to this promo video for patreon.com/golfclashtommy and the month of May. Before we start, make sure that you do subscribe here to the YouTube channel for more content about Golf Clash. So let's take a look here for May, and May of month is going to be special for us because we are going to give everyone that do have a $15 package or more a free gift, and I'm gonna talk more about that later in this video. But first, we're going to just take a quick glance on what package we do have to offer. And you know, for those of you that have watched this video before, obviously are going to recognize the packaging here. But we start at the bottom. We do have the $2 per month website access pass, basically for those that just want to try out the feature, getting some, you know, general tour guides that you can access for free on golfclashtommy.com through your Patreon account. One stepping up, we go to the $5 package. You get general tourney text guides, early release, always before the tournament start, and only for those with this package. Obviously, the website access pass is included in the package before, and that is the thing with all of our packaging or like packages, is that you get everything that is below included in the ones above. So when moving on to the early bird special, which is basically no cheats with all the information that you do need to get cracking for the tournament round, the information that is in the early bird guides are the same info that we are using to build the ultimate tournament guides. But as we do not have the time to provide the guide already day one once a new round is opening, then we do the early bird guides to give people once again a way to play around the day before the guides is going to come out. And here you can see everything that is included, and obviously the website access pass and the general tournament text guides early is included there as well. Moving on, we go to the ultimate tournament text guide for pro, expert, or master. And here it is single division, so it's one for pro, one for expert, and one for master. And in every of those packages you do have obviously the ultimate tournament guides. You also get the early bird guides, so you're not going to lose out on those. You do have website access pass, you do have Discord VIP chat room access, and then you have the Telegram access as well, where you can post shots to get help during the tournament. We do not include anything when it comes to the 9-hole cup. Every content that comes for the 9-hole cup is to be considered a bonus. Obviously, Google Video Drive access as well, so you see a shot for every shot that we do produce in the guide. And here you have, you know, pro, expert, and master. You choose whatever you choose, the division that you do play, obviously. Then we do have the ultimate tournament text guide package. All the divisions, or like pro, expert, and master division, is included. You can see here that you do basically get one division for free by getting this package. Everything that is included here is the same as in the packages, the ultimate tournament packages for single division. Obviously, once again, only difference is that you get pro, expert, and master in these in this package here. And then we do have the tour text guide for shootout, personal video guide, and you can read more about everything like this on the Patreon site, also on our website golfclashtommy.com. We are going to focus a lot on tour play soon, and I will mention a bit about that in a bit. So we do have a par 3. I wanted to show you. This is for from the last tournament, ultimate tournament guide for master. Here you can see that you do have a lot of information, but you know, once again, a guide is a guide, and the guide is going to be filled with all the information that you need. Obviously, you can take a quick little notes on the side to help you remember everything when you're playing the shot if you do not have the guide in front of you. You can see here the initial text at the top there, what club or landing position, spin, and adjustment. And then we do have the landing position picture. We're trying to always find pictures that demonstrate exactly what we want to look at in an as easy way possible. Then spin box, obviously, to display the spin. And then we have something at the bottom right that is a wind angle box and with a picture to it. Because on par 3s, most especially in master, the wind angle changes is pretty massive sometimes, and especially has a massive effect. And we're trying to dial those in and trying to help out and tell you what to do if you have the angle a little bit like this or a little bit like that. And obviously that's going to come more and more in the lower divisions as well. and because we do want you to give the best, want to give you the best possible outcome when it comes to using our guides. VPR table on the right hand side, so obviously if you have the chance to have the guide in front of you, you don't need to use any application or calculate yourself while playing that shot. The info box is there to basically point out what we need to focus on, and I do think that this is more important than what some players think, because we go into a hole, we have all the data, but it could be specific things such as, you know, we should focus on not having a glitchy ball guideline, we should focus on having this or that, you know, many different things that could come up that we do want and try to address, so you can in that case either avoid or look for that, so you save time when you're playing. Let's take a look at a par 5. This is from Expert last tournament, and here you can see that we are filling with the same type of information, and we have the same type of format for all the par 4s and the par 5s that we do play. That's the same with the par 3. We always try to have the same format, so it's easy to follow, especially for players that has been having the guide for a while, but also for new players that comes in and wants to have our guides. Spin boxes, landing position pictures, we do have a plus yardage table, or we have yardage table, rings from min table. We do try to always narrow it down to give you the absolute most details in terms of adjustment when it comes to approach shots on par 4s and par 5s. So especially with the new practice mode, we will get even more detail, or not detail, but even more dialed in, and that will obviously only benefit those that are using the guides. So there we do have it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to check it out, because if you subscribe to any of the packages, that is the Ultimate Tournament Text Guides Pro, Expert or Master or above, then you will get a free gift, and that is that we are remaking all of our tour guides. We are going through and playing every tour now since the change in the tours has come, where they have mixed around with the courses, and yeah, there is very few people being dialed in with the new courses on the tour, and obviously having a guide when you're playing tour play is just going to help help all the time. Like, that's just how it's going to be. So what we will do is that we will provide you with shootout 3 shootout guides, 1 course on the tour of your choosing, from tour 7 to tour 12. This one is as an example of the new format that we will be having, which is the hole 2 of Sequoia Creek. And here you can easily see what spin, adjustment, and also if we need curl to have with a specific type of wind angles when going into shootout. You also have the landing position pictures on the left side, where we do, if we do need to play with 2 different positions, then we do have that. Otherwise, obviously, we just have one if that's needed. And we always try to do something that is very uncommon in tour play guides nowadays. That is to add landing position pictures that is before spin. And why is that so important? The importance with that is, if we do have a landing position without spin, it's going to make us to always be able to follow the ball guideline. And therefore you can replicate the ball guideline position with whatever driver you have. You don't have to have an Apocalypse level 7 as it shows on the picture. You can actually focus on just replicating the ball guideline, and you can play with a Thor's Hammer, Extra Mile, or, you know, another level of Apocalypse instead. For an example, obviously we do have the info box on the bottom right as well, and these new guides are going to be packaged in a different way when it comes to Patreon packaging, when it comes to the 1st of June. So we want to celebrate and thank everyone that is a patron during the month of March by give them once again, sorry, month of May. Oh my god, can't talk good English at the moment. So in the month of May, we're giving away 3 holes, 3 shootout holes, which is 1 course on 1 specific tour of your choosing between the tours Tour 7 and Tour 12. And it could be the Sequoia Creek on Tour 11, it could be, you know, the Greenberg Slopes, it could be the White Cliffs on Tour number 12, or, you know, the Oasis on Tour number 10. That's up to you. But to get some of these for free, you make sure you subscribe here in May and take that chance, while you obviously get the rest of the stuff that is included in your package. So, there we do have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this promo video for the month of May, with some free stuff involved, which is always going to be nice. Make sure that you do send us an email to support@golfclashtommy.com, and we will happily answer any of your questions. And if you do want to see some more examples, especially when it comes to the tournament guides, you can always request that, and we will be happy to help. Thank you so much once again, and let's have a and let's go. Good luck in your Golf Clash game.